So he should be in the Hall of Fame. The way that I always describe the Hall of Fame is, tell me the story of football. Does that person's name get mentioned? For their success, not like, and then there was the night we all thought DeMar Hamlin died. I mean, he doesn't make a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? That's an insane example, but Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. They came against the team they came against. He was right. There's some longevity there. And I think because of those 2 postseasons, and he did it twice. It's not like he just did it once. It's not like he just Nick Foles it. He did it twice against the undefeated team, and then against that same team. He did it twice. He knocked them off twice. So I would put Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame. I think it would be wrong if Eli Manning was not in the Hall of Fame. Russell Wilson, I don't think should be in the Hall of Fame. I also don't mind if he would be. I don't think there is a Hall of Very Good. I think the Hall of Very Good is another wing in the Hall of Fame. Because then the longer we do this, the more guys that get in, we start to like if you get into the Hall of Fame 35 years after you played, I just saw Sterling Sharp go to the Hall of Fame, and I thought that was great. And he had 7 great years. And he was 1B to Jerry Rice's 1A. He really was. But then his career was cut short. But then the fact that it took us 30 years to put him in, I mean, if you're not in the first, if you're not an automatic yes, that's what the Hall of Fame should be, but that's not what the Hall of Fame is. So I think a lot of times we ask this question and we don't know what we're judging. If we're judging, is Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer in the same way that we've put Hall of Famers in the Hall of Fame over the last 40 years, then he probably is a Hall of Famer. But if we're asking, is he a Hall of Famer based on then what we think of the Hall of Fame should be, well, then he's not. I don't know that it needs to be this nuanced. I think the easiest way to solve this is to kick guys out when other guys go in, which they'll never do, nor should they, but that would be how you do it. That would be how you do it. Again, we led with soccer instead of that. But that was just the boat was sinking and we had to preserve ourselves, right? That's what happened.
That was get your life vests.
Yeah. And then we can go on with our voyage. And to make matters worse, I'm only getting audio in one ear tonight, and in radio, that's like the worst thing that could ever happen.
I've fiddled with my headphones at least 3 times since I got here, and nothing pisses me off more.
You might as well be driving.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Pirate fans, welcome to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show, brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's Platinum-certified U.S. Cellular stores and experience the highest standard of customer service. Call in on the live line at 317-1250. Now, with a complete recap of the game and your phone calls, live from the Pirate Radio studios, here's your host of the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter, Clip Brock.
All right, Pirates are going to win it. Go to 3-2 on the year and 1-0 in American play. But for some reason, we're not celebrating hardcore in here. Kind of a, I don't know, low-key 22-point win. I'll see if Holton can describe what just happened. What do you think, Holt?
Yeah, I mean, look, we won versus a historically good program, and first game conference starting out 1-0. So got the job done. It was like a weird second half, I guess. Yeah, it was a weird one.
Another good defensive performance, Kate.
Great.
Hey, we come out with fireworks, 21 points in the first quarter, and then JDB started running the clock out early tonight. I don't know if he had the under, but he was playing for it since the first quarter. And like Brian Kelly said, we won the game.
Maybe he wants us to go home early tonight and get out of here.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right, Matt B. Pays will take your calls. 317-1250. Back with the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show after this.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Back to school means everything from moving the kids around or traveling to see your favorite team play. Doug Henry has the best prices around and savings for your next dream car. You're sure to walk out a happy customer. Doug Henry is easy to find right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie! Ahoy, Pirate Nation. It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE game day buttons, available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville is the place to find your next pre-owned vehicle. From high-end SUVs to trucks to cars, starting at just $99.95. There's no better place to find quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs than East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Pre-owned inventory with a factory-certified 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Go to ecauto.com.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Taco Bell in Greenville. Come see us!
Your quality pre-owned selection is at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
This is Kim McNeil, head women's basketball coach at East Carolina University, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock.
Welcome back. Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com. National Finance is a proud supporter of ECU Athletics. Now let's head back into the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, thank you, Shirley. We got Nick, we got Jackson, we got Holt Nailers, and Kate Norman talking about a Pirate victory tonight over Army. Pretty impressive record for Blake Harrell. Now they just flashed up at the end of the game, 8-3 in his first 11 games.
Big time, yeah.
That's awesome. Great. All right, Cameron, Luke, Matt, hang on. We'll start with B. Pays. On our SCI first call of the fifth quarter, you would do anything to keep your family or business safe. Don't leave safety to chance. With national companies or do-it-yourself systems, SCI Technologies is North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. Call SCI Technologies 321-7006. Maserati Marv gets in the end zone. Scoreboard update. Cardinals now trail 20-12 to Seattle. PAT pending. Over 5 minutes left to go in the fourth. B. Pace, our SCI first caller. What's up, Pace?
Well, what's going on, fellas? Caden, Holden?
What's up?
Good. What's happening? So, glad to get the win, number one. But JDB reminds me of somebody that's got he's like a kid that has a lot of toys he can play with. Like he's got a bunch of different things, and he just can't figure out which one to use at certain times. Like Marlon Gunn has a great game last week. We don't see him to the second half. We don't, Montgomery is much better running back than Jenkins. It seems like to me. So I mean, y'all can chime in on that. But it's just like I said on Twitter. I saw a clip you responded to. I can't tell if JDB wants to be Todd Fitch or Lincoln Riley. I can't really tell which way he wants to go on that. So. I don't know. Hauser has to be smarter. I mean, this team could literally be 4-0 right now. They could be 4-0 right now out of just the mistakes that are made. Holton, what do you think? You play this game at a high level. Is Hauser is he just pushing it sometimes, or he's just not thinking? What is he doing sometimes?
Honestly, I think it's opposite. I think he's going through his reads so quickly. Like the one tonight. He literally went through his read so quickly that he threw it too early to where, like, the receiver literally wasn't breaking out of his break yet. So it's like, it's not really a bad thing. It's just going to happen, the more you throw the football, obviously. But we've said it every single fifth quarter. It's like there's a lot of pressure on him right now. We don't have an explosive run game. So, I mean, if you want to press the ball down the field, if you want to score, it's either got to be special teams or it's got to be a deep ball. So a little bit of both. I think he's playing me and Caden are huge advocates for letting him just go out there and throw it 50 times a game. Like, I mean, yes, we're running the ball decent right now, and I'm a big Marlon Gunn fan as well. I know you said that. Sometimes I don't understand. It's like sometimes he doesn't even JDB, you're talking about the toy thing. Sometimes he just decides not to play at all. He doesn't even want to go test out the toys there, B-Pace. But, yeah.
Well, Holden, before the game, we had this conversation. Like, Petaway and Wright game 1. Gun game 2, then no Gun. Mike Wright scores, then no Mike Wright. And I said, all right, it's conference play. Maybe we'll get some answers tonight. No, just more questions.
It's weird. We were talking about leaving the game. We're like, so what's the identity of the offense?
We're halfway through the season almost.
We don't know what the identity. And then we've said it all along. It's been the same thing all year. It's like, first, it's like by halves. It's not even by games. It's by halves. Like, just look at the statistics of any game we've played. Instead of the game, just split it into halves and see what we're doing. In this instance, it was a quarter. The first quarter, we played great.
Yeah, and it's like, 3 straight pass plays to Petaway, I think, Clip.
Yep.
On one play, there was 3 straight pass plays.
Yeah, hadn't seen him since week 1.
Yeah, that's why it's okay. And I was like, Petaway's getting in there now. We're getting him going.
Yeah.
And JDB, the option pitch, everybody knows that's coming now. Let's stop it. Let's try something else down there, buddy. I mean, it's there's enough film on that now that, even though the Army player made a good play, there's enough film on there right now, buddy. Let's just put that one in the back of the book. We can use that one another time. All right, fellas, y'all have a good night.
All right, Pace. Later, man. There's B. Pace, our SCI first call of the fifth quarter. We go out to Matt in Connecticut on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. I don't call in a lot. I typically just enjoy listening to you guys, but I really felt like I had to call in tonight. And first of all, anytime you beat an academy, it's a good win, right? It's a good win, 28-6, and you'll take it. But I don't want to sound greedy, guys, but I am very disappointed in what I'm seeing right now out of JDB this year. And I just think for whatever reason, if you go back to the NC State game, he has been off as a play caller this entire year. And it's his insistence on running the football that has now become a liability for this team. And it's unfortunate because this is an outstanding defense. I mean, I'm shocked by how well the defense has played so far this year. But he's got to do a better job. You know, if you go back to that play, and I know we have two quarterbacks in a room, but if you go back to that play where Caton threw the pick, right, there was some confusion on that play. We weren't lined up properly. It looked very rushed, and I thought we should have called a timeout in that spot. You know, there's just no need to force that play. And then the possession where we get in the red zone on the pitch, on the fumbled pitch, it really just seemed like he was a scared play caller, guys. He was insistent once again on running the football up the middle, and it's now become a liability. And you know, that's a 21-6 game in the third quarter when we could have had 40 points on the board. And I think, you know, Blake turned the offense over completely to JDB, and I think he's got to have a real heart-to-heart with him this week as the head coach and say, look, we need to do some things differently. And because you're just not going to beat a good team playing like that. Now, we did clean up the penalties tonight, guys, but this insistence on just running the ball when we have weapons, a really good quarterback, weapons on the outside like Yannick, we got to just get those guys the ball. And I agree with Holton and Caden that just throw it, man. They can't stop you. Throw the damn ball. So JDB, man, I don't know what's going on, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, but he has not looked right all season. And appreciate your time, guys. I'll listen in.
Thanks, Matt. What you think?
So let's get to the triple option, or not the triple option, this speed option play. That was a fumble down there in the red zone. That was actually a check that they had during the week, and I noticed it because they tried to go. I think the signal is this. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube or not. They checked to it. It's a cover zero check, and he thought they went cover zero like 2 plays before that, and he checked to it, and then he called it off and went and they just ran the ball. And then the next third down, because we were down there for a couple plays in a row, he checked to it, went to the speed option, and that's happened. So that's actually crazy enough. During the week at some point, they said, when we get in the red zone, you're going to see this look versus cover zero. Let's go to the speed option. Because technically the speed option is perfect versus cover zero because there's only one guy to take the quarterback and the running back. But, like, was that John who just said that? Matt. Said we've ran it, like, so many times down there that Army also knows that. So they probably literally went cover zero to try to get the speed option to get a big play, and they did.
I also think they're way too tight all the time they get down to the goal line this year.
Yeah.
They bunch everyone up, and it just gets way too tight and consolidated. But, yeah, I was pretty disappointed. We threw the ball 6 times in the second half. 6 times. It's a 21-6 ball game.
How many of those were on third down? All of them?
I don't know. I didn't do
Army threw the ball more than we did in the second half?
I don't know if they did. Maybe. Probably so. And we ran the ball 50 times tonight. 50 times. Like, let him throw the ball.
Golly.
Like,
How many yards we end up with?
Passing 251, running 180, but we had that big fake field goal. Shout out Ryan Smith again.
Ryan Smith,
special teams coordinator.
JDB, better everything in him.
I mean, he got him a touchdown there. But I don't know. I don't like seeing us running the ball 50 times. But again, we beat a team by 22 points. Winning by 22 points is always a good win.
Academy on a short week, it is a big win. Don't take that away from it. I know the offense, there's a lot of mishaps, but big win.
Those numbers on the UBE stat sheet. Check out pirateware.com. All right, we go next to Luke in Tulsa. Hello, Luke.
What's up, fellas? Luke, Tulsa, pirate behind enemy lines here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Guys, this is the first time that we've been able to see the boys be able to make some runs. You know, I know we're known as the Air Raid Boys. I mean, that's been our shtick for decades, but it's honestly a little refreshing to be able to see O-line up front holding it down. Alex Smith still kind of dropping some stuff, but he still makes some tough catches. And, you know, it's little mistakes here and there, and it's frustrating when I see, you know, the potential that this team has from top to bottom. But it always starts at the top and starts with the coaching and the calls that come with it. You know, I love seeing Peyton air it out, but also as much as I trust us to score quick, fourth quarter, we don't got to rush it. You know what I mean? Feel it out, kind of see everything. It was nice to see Hauser sitting in the pocket a little more this game. Didn't have the opportunity to kind of make the big plays that we're used to them having, but I don't know, y'all. Long time listener, and our Pirates are on the edge of greatness, and it takes them to lock in on some mistakes. Everyone kind of sharpen up, get ready for the next game coming up. I don't know. Go Pirates, boys.
All right, Luke in Tulsa.
I will say Anthony Smith did come out tonight from a rough game against BYU and had 2 big plays, big touchdown, adjusting his body in the end zone, near the back of the end zone, coming down with that big catch. He really bounced back tonight after a tough one.
Yeah, it was big. And look, I agree. We have a lot of potential. You said we're on like the edge of great. Like, if you look at our conference, it is very, very winnable, and we have the talent to do it. I think what a lot of these calls are going to be is it going to be about the offense, because we know we've literally seen it at times how good we can be.
Tulane is not a juggernaut, but they will be a favorite at home, and we can't be like this sloppy and win that game. So, a lot to tighten up still. Cameron is in Goldsboro on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Cameron?
How about them Pirates, guys? Listen, I'm not going to do any of the complaining tonight because I know everybody else is going to do that. All I got to say is this. Shout out to the defense. We just beat a Service Academy at home for the first time since 2004. 2004, guys. Think of all the Pirate fans that have lived and died since then and didn't get a chance to see us beat a Service Academy at home. So I'm fired up for that. It only took Blake Harrell 1 year. All I got to say is this, guys. We have an opportunity before us where I believe we have the talent to make a run towards the conference championship game. Even if we lose to Tulane, I think the schedule sets up really, really nice for us to still have a chance to get that goal. So I believe in this team. I won't do any complaining tonight. I'll let everybody else do that. We beat a Service Academy at home, guys, and that's a big deal. That's a big win for the program, and I'm so fired up for it. I guess one bad thing I will say, because I have to say something bad, is John Gilbert, you need to come out and just complain to the conference commissioner. Why the heck are we having so many Thursday night freaking games this season? Absolutely ridiculous. So stupid. I don't know why that's even allowed to happen. But anyways, guys, go Pirates.
All right, there is Cameron. Maybe you set a limit on that, 1. Or, I don't know how you do it with the schedule, but Cameron, no complaints tonight. Once called Holton Ahlers a T-shirt salesman when he was quarterback at ECU.
Yeah, I'm not selling T-shirt now, but thanks, Cameron.
Yeah. Just had to remind people.
I actually like the Thursday night game. I hate it for the fans. Like, as a fan, you hate it. But for a national exposure, I like it for the university.
Yeah, but it's not good when there's 10,000 people in the stand. I mean, I know tonight was, like, raining and all that, but, like, that's where it's tough.
Good look today at Subdogs.
Subdogs.
Yeah, no, that was great. Yeah, I like how they're doing it. ESPN's doing that now. It's kind of like.
And what I like about it, the fans in the stands look good on Thursday night, but people out west, people in the Northeast, people not
brand recognition.
It's brand recognition. So I like the Thursday.
And we have the best midfield logo in sports.
Yeah, we did.
And would they put the bars and stripes out there, or the bars and stars?
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
Cool. Let's talk about the uniforms here in a few, but I would like to say he said we have a real chance to run for the conference championship this year. We got a bye week. Then we play Tulane. That's going to be a big one on a Thursday night as well. And then after, look, Tulane's going to be, if we somehow squeak that one out, you got Tulsa, Temple, Charlotte. Then you got Memphis. That's going to be a
favorite in those 3.
Yep.
And then Memphis.
And then UTSA has not been that good this year in FAU. So you're talking about Memphis and Tulane, and everyone else is going to be favored.
Yeah.
And those teams aren't like the Cincinnatis and UCFs back in the day where it was like you have to come in and play the best game. Like, we're way talented enough. It'll be within a touchdown spread, I'd imagine.
And you know what's going to decide these games? Offensive play calling.
Yep.
All right. Cheezel, Zach, Brandon, JK, hang on. We'll get to you when we return on the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter call-in show. We'll enjoy some Cuccinellas during the break, which the boys already have. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinellas, 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at Cuccinellas.com. Go Pirates. Here's the game in Arizona, 4th and 4. Murray in the shotgun. He looks, he throws. Caught! First down. And the game rolls on. We're back with you after this.
Hey, bro. Weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
This is Dr. Dixon from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This September, drive into fall in a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $265 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas, rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. An official partner of the ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. $38.59 due at signing plus tax, title, and fees. See dealer for details. Offer ends September 30th.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
This is Josh Alders, East Carolina football defensive coordinator, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
Back with you, U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Clip Brock, Cade Norman, Holt Nailers taking your calls. Holt with a last-second Cuccinella's Pizza as we return to the program. Cheezel, Zach, Brandon, hang on. We go to the Turner Home Team live line and talk to J.K. in Pinehurst. Hey, J.K.
What's up, Clip? How's it going?
Doing all right, man.
Yeah, man. Great win tonight. A lot of people were doubting us against triple option. We came out, defended it well. What I'm really liking is I don't mind the 3 Thursday games there. I think it actually plays out well for us. We're going to win tonight, get some rest. It's like a 2-week break, then another one. So I think it actually plays out well. Like Holton was saying, we beat Army. We got the conference ahead of us. We literally can, if we beat Tulane, I feel like we're in the driver's seat. If Caton can limit those turnovers, we should have been up. We should have won 45 to, whatever tonight. If he can limit those turnovers, I feel like the limit we can do whatever we want. The conference is wide open, and we got it. So, what are y'all thoughts?
Conference definitely open. I mean, a lot of ifs. Every team can say that, but you're right. I mean, we had, once again, opportunities just like we had last week, and we gotta one of these weeks take advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, I think we knew last week BYU was probably the best team we were going to play all year, and them and NC State. Tulane's going to be good. Memphis is going to be good. There's going to be, other than that, we should be favorites. And we've already said, I mean, yeah, I agree. I think you slip. And look, we ain't got to be first in the conference to even make the championship. You just got to be top 2.
Oh, yeah. So that's the thing too. Like, we can be second, right? But we want to be first to host it in Greenville. But I mean,
hell yeah,
I like this guy.
Yeah. That's the mindset I was talking about last week, man. I love it.
And I like your idea Thursday nights. It's national exposure. Thursday night, 2 weeks from now, big-time game in New Orleans against Tulane. I love it.
Well, and I like the rest part you talk about, but I didn't like this game due to not having rest after a physical BYU game. But guess what? We passed the test.
Very impressive.
Is SportsCenter going to be back in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
They said that tonight, yeah.
They're not going to go to Ups again, are they?
I hope not. I hope they do at a stadium, but I don't know.
Also, Clip, I saw you cheering for the Cardinals. I need them to score to hit a parlay. So, all right, let's do it.
First and goal at the 7. They are driving. Thanks, JK. All right, let's go to Brandon next on the Turner Home Team live line. Brandon in Greenville. Hey, Brandon.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, buddy?
So I'm going to just start this off by saying something my buddy Mike Ward, when we used to coach Little League Baseball, used to say. I'll take a ugly win over a pretty loss any day of the week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. That's because y'all are playing East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, man. Come on now.
I think we beat you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if I've been – I mean, 2 years ago, we would have taken tonight and ran with it, right? But this – I don't know. I just can't figure out what JDB is doing. We came out and, as everybody knows, we were 21-0 in the first quarter. I'm like, we're throwing the ball around, and then it just stopped. I don't understand what the mindset is. Holton, Caden, you guys, I'm assuming you're around the team maybe a little bit, maybe not so much now, but is there any indication of what their mindset is, or what his mindset is going into that? Because I can't. What happened to the times of, like, let's just go out there and beat the crap from somebody? Because we could have done that tonight. Our defense is playing that well. Shout out to them, man. They're playing their tails off. Even last week, I thought they played their tails off. The ending score was not indication of that, but for the most part, I thought they played their butts off. But I don't. Is there any? I don't know what they're thinking. Like, I'm just a guy in the stands, right? I don't know enough football, but as just a guy in the stands, I'm sitting here wondering why are we changing? Why don't we just go out there and blitz these guys and end it in the first half? So you can get some more guys in. And instead we're just letting teams hang around, and we can't run the ball. I think Caden said last week, why don't we throw the ball out to the side and run it that way instead of just trying to stuff it up the middle every play? It's just it's annoying at this point. And Marlon Gunn played. I thought he was the best looking running back last week, and didn't even see him until the fourth quarter this week. I don't get it.
Are we doing it like pitching now, where you have a starter, middle relief, closer?
I know.
Yeah.
And I think Marlon looks like the best back we have, honestly.
Me too. He runs. His yards per carry has got to be the best on the team. I mean, I would assume.
It was tonight. He had over 5 on his average.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah. I mean, are y'all around enough to know? Is there any? Do you hear anything like? Well, maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to answer your question, no, we're not really around the team. I'm around some of the guys because, I mean, me and Caden still live pretty close to the stadium. We're good buddies with a couple of them still. But, I mean, look, a locker room, the best way I would explain a locker room is pretty much the same thing as fans. Like, especially when stuff is going around. The guys are definitely like, dude, what are we doing? Like, even if I was the quarterback, like, if we had a bad game, I'd be in there. I'm like, dude, what the heck was I doing out there? Like, you can talk about yourself like you're 18 to 22-year-olds. Like, you're going to talk. I mean, that's just that you literally can't talk to anyone else about it, so you talk about it in the locker room. That's what makes the locker room special. But I don't know. That's the crazy part is we're literally, I don't know what our identity is offensively.
I don't know. I feel like tonight we took our foot off the gas. It's like
in the
after the first quarter. Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did. That felt like, and we can't run the ball. We've talked about that all year long. But I don't know. Why do you feel like he just stopped throwing the ball tonight?
I don't know.
6 pass plays in the second half.
Did you have the under?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, 6. Yeah, and they were probably all on third down.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It was. I told Kate when we were watching the game, it's like when you play Madden with your buddy and the game's getting out of reach, but you want to keep playing, so you let them come back in the game. That's literally what it felt like.
Make it interesting.
Quarter, yeah.
Well, the fans left early last week. They were like, we need to keep the fans in the game. Let's keep it close.
Good for TV.
All right, thanks for the call, Brandon. Don't have the answers you were looking for. Let's go to Zach in Dunn on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Zach?
Hey guys, it's a great win tonight, no matter how you cut it. I mean, Army coming in, they're the defending conference champions. Yeah, they lost some talent from last year, but I mean that's big, especially on a national stage. However, I'm glad that we are done with the triple option. Glad we don't have to see that again from Navy unless we somehow play them in the conference championship. Also, I thought we ran the ball extremely well tonight, probably the best that we have all year. So unless I'm mistaken, a couple of the calls that I've heard, everybody's complaining about running the ball. I think that tonight we did the best job of running the ball to unlock the passing game, at least in the first quarter that we have all year. So, I thought we did a great job. And then everybody's talking about playing on Thursdays. Yeah, it sucks as a fan, but with conference realignment always looming, the exposure is never bad. And the fact that we're winning those games and against a team like Army, it's fantastic. It gives the people who are making those decisions something to see. And then, everybody's complaining about the coaching and the decisions. Whenever it comes down to it, this team and the coaches are still getting used to winning. Everybody that's like me and Holton and Clip, all these people that have been around for decades watching this team win, and we think back to the teams of the late 2000s and all the way through the rough era where we were used to winning, all that equity that we've built up, it's gone because of the last decade. It's sad to say, but I mean, look at the program and the fans who leave during the game. I mean, that's a program issue that's happened over the last decade plus. So, we're still getting used to it. And at the end of the day, the fact that we won this game, despite all the mistakes that we made, I think if you'd have told everybody that we were up 21-0 after the first quarter, we'd have thought that it was going to be a runaway or that you were lying. So, the fact that we were able to make those mistakes and still come away with the win, that's big, especially with the team that's disciplined like Army. However, I will say that pretty soon the excuse of JDB and Blake being new to this, that excuse is going to be gone because they've pretty much got a year under their belt at this point. I guess JDB a little bit over a year as an OC. So, but Blake, the in-game decisions and while you're fluid in the moment, those have got to be better. Kicking the field goal instead of going for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 to go up 3 scores, that would have been massive. But anyways, I digress. That's my positivity. But you want to know why the students leave the game? Watch the second through the fourth quarter. We need to get better. We have to give them a reason to stay. That was a very boring a very boring game if you take out the first quarter. There's got to be something done. Give them a reason to stay. Glad the defense never quit. Thank God. I think it's crazy that
I gotta say, I think the students left because we can't run the ball, and that's all we did after the second quarter was run the ball. I know you said you thought they ran the ball good. I know they ran 180 yards, but I don't think we ran the ball that well as a team. I mean, only Marlon Gunn averaged more than 5 yards a carry. The other ones averaged 3. I know 3 times 4 gets you the first down, but I think we ran the ball way too many times, and we're not that effective. And I think that's why a lot of people left. They got bored again.
Yeah, I think it's kind of happy.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like happy medium of saying, because I will say it's the best our run games looked, but I don't know if that says much is the bad thing right now. But yeah, I kind of agree with both of you.
No, I get it. So I'll wrap this up. I know people want me to probably land the plane, but everybody's talking about all the tendency and the liability of running the ball. If everybody thinks back to the NC State bowl game last year on 3rd and 7, whenever we handed off the ball, to Raji, we were probably like, what in the world are we thinking running the ball? And it worked. And yeah, I get that may be a one-off, but I mean, there's a method to the madness, so I get it. I'll say something. But we do have to be better. I do think that Mike Wright needs to come in, on the short yardage situations. Who cares if everybody in the stadium knows what's coming? I'd rather everybody in the stadium know what's coming and us be able to pick up 2 yards than for Caton to try and squeeze out 2 yards and get hurt or not pick it up. Last point I'm going to make, Cameron acts like we are the Chicago Cubs, and the last time that we beat a service academy was in 1914. Dude, that should be expected. I get beating a service academy at home is big, and yeah, it's been since 2004, but to say that generations of Pirate fans has lived and died since then, I believe that's a stretch, man, but I appreciate your candor. Guys, have a good night. See you in 2 weeks. Thanks for everything you do.
All right, there he is, Zach and Dunn.
I will say something about that because it's a philosophy thing. He was talking about like running it on 3rd and long. This like coaching tree of like the Lane Kiffin and I guess JDB now, even Lincoln Riley. This tree, not really Mike Leach. That's a whole different like style, but they like to run the ball in like 3rd and medium and long. And even Donnie would do that sometimes, who was with Lincoln Riley. So like that's just like a strategy that this scheme and coaching tree does for some crazy reason. I don't know.
Yeah, one thing he said was the coaches can only use the new card so long. I think Blake has done a great job. I think the defense has done a great job. I think the only person that everyone has question marks is the offense coordinator. And then that call he mentioned where he should have kicked a field goal.
Yeah,
that was the only time all year that he's went for it on 4th down that I was like, what are we doing here? Like, go up by 3 scores. But other than that, I've loved every other 4th down call. This was probably his worst one.
Yeah, it was 4th and short. I mean, I understand both reasons, but yeah, I think we should have kicked it there as well. I think, and I told you this, Caden, before we kicked it, that the only way Army had a chance of winning that football game was if they stopped us on 4th down and went down and scored. But if we kicked it a field goal, I felt like they had no chance of doing it.
All right, 317-1250. We go to Cheezel in Ocean City. Hello, Cheezel.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
What's up?
Man, I feel like I must be living in the Twilight Zone. Everybody's coming in all negative Nancy right now. I mean, I haven't been this juiced up about having the opportunity to win the American since I got tased running on the field after we beat West Virginia. I mean, this is like one of like the pinnacles of where we've been in the last 10 years, and everybody wants to call in and say, like, we didn't do something, like we didn't do enough. Here's the thing. First and foremost, let's give Blake his flowers, man. Give Blake his flowers. He's not only won over the team, he's had talent buy-in. In an NIL year, he hasn't had people leave. And he's starting to pack the house, and he's putting together a formidable squad. I don't really know what else you guys want from Blake. He's doing his job. What else? Like, from where we were, and I come from the Skip Holtz era. So from where we were with Scotty Moe to, I won't even say his name, to where we are now, what are we complaining about? We're 1-0 in the American, and we have an opportunity to go on and potentially make it into the 12-team field. What else do you want? JDB, thank you for listening to, the 5th quarter call-in show. You finally got the tight ends involved, 3 catches, 40 yards, and 1 TD. Let's do it some more. I think, last week, getting Keegan Wilk tossed out for the targeting penalty was obviously a clear game changer because of what you could see tonight, what he did, 4 solo tackles. The guy's a game changer. Whether you like to say it or not, he was a big difference maker when we lost him last week. Look, Hauser's getting a little bit careless with the ball, but I think that's also a double-edged sword. He's becoming comfortable with the offense. He's getting a little bit cocky, but cocky is confidence. So I do like it, but I just need him to make sure that he hones this thing in. Don't get a little overcarried. Don't get a little overboard. He knows he's got a good team. When he's starting to make mistakes like this, that's a vision that he has because he knows he's got talent around him and he knows he's got skill. Last thing I'll say, we got 55 days. Put in 55 days of good work. Give me 7 games. Give me 7 games. I know you guys are all saying, "Oh, this is crazy. We'll never go ahead. We can't make the playoffs. The ECU, we were not that good." We have a 60,000 person stadium. We're probably one of the best teams historically in the state of North Carolina. From 2008 to 2015, nobody was beating us. So here's the thing. If everybody wants to buy in, this shit can really happen. That's my second positive all in a row.
Bad word? Yeah. All right, Cheezel. Thank you, buddy.
Fires me up.
All right, let's take a break. We got Spencer, David, and somebody claiming to be John Hauser, the father of Caden Hauser.
Nice.
Go.
Did we vet that call?
Hey.
317-1250.
We were giving Blake his flowers. I want to let you know.
Also, listen to the video, the audio we put out before the game. I gave the path for ECU to get to the playoff.
Yeah. I'm behind that. I love Big G.
I'm in.
Yeah.
In my opinion, beat one of Memphis and Tulane in the rest of games.
Yeah.
Wins.
The playoffs started tonight, and we're still in it. We're still in the college football playoff. 317-1250, back with your calls after this.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group is not your typical insurance company. We're a family-run, independently owned agency that's been trusted throughout eastern North Carolina since 1963. For 60 years, we've proudly served local communities with a passion for customer service that goes beyond simply meeting expectations. My father understood the importance of rolling up his sleeves and going to work to find solutions for his clients, and our team today understands it too. If you contact one of our 6 offices, rest assured that we'll treat you like family, not just a client. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Yeah! Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is kicking off the fall with 0% financing offers. That's right, interest rates might be high elsewhere, but at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you can get 0% on Ram and Jeep. Enjoy 0% for 72 months on a new 2025 Ram truck and 0% for 60 months on a 26 Ram. Also, 0% on a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Come see us at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little, save a lot.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock. Now, with the Pirate Radio scoreboard, here's Shirley Rhodes.
All right. The Thursday night NFL game went final, and on a walk-off field goal, the Seahawks beat the Cardinals by a final of 23-20. In Major League Baseball, there are two games going on right now. The Royals are leading the Angels in the seventh inning, 4-2. The Mariners have a 6-1 lead over the Rockies in the seventh inning. Earlier today, the Dodgers shut out the Diamondbacks 8-0. LA clinches the National League West. The Phillies shut out the Marlins 1-0. The Tigers doubled up the Guardians 4-2, and it was the Blue Jays over the Red Sox by a final of 6-1. And that is a look at your Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, brought to you by The Buck. It is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. And you can kick off your week on Mondays with sports trivia with our very own Clip Brock. And, of course, you can catch Monday Night Football. And Sunday Fun Day is back with a NFL jersey giveaway every Sunday. We'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back into the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you. U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Be sure to visit one of Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations. Experience the highest quality of customer service next to Little Caesars on Charles Boulevard in Greenville, in front of Lowe's Home Improvement on Memorial Drive in Greenville, next to Walmart on 10th Street in Greenville, and the U.S. Cellular store in the Greenville Mall behind the Chick-fil-A. Kenny, John, David, hang on. Let's go to Spencer in Greenville on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Hello, Spencer.
How about the Pirates?
All right.
Is this the guy from Myrtle Beach?
He's excited for the win. But in all seriousness, like I said yesterday or last week, we're going to be fine in conference. We beat the Service Academy. That almost never happens. Big win. Got to see some offense. Got to see made the defense work a little bit too, you know. I mean, best of both worlds. Great win. Go Pirates.
All right, Spencer fired up after the 22-point win over Army tonight. Pirates are only a 3.5-point favorite going into this game. 317-1250. We go to David in Farmville next on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Hello, David. David. No, David. All right, this is John Hauser, father of Caton, I'm being told. Hello, John. John, are you there? He's not there. Okay, let's see if Kenny and Blunt's Creek hung on. Kenny.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Kenny?
Great conference win. Really excited about the way the first half went. The second half was not. Still real concerned on some of the play calling down in the red zone. But, hey, it's a conference win. We'll take it every day of the week. And let's roll on. And we got a week off, and then we'll go to Tulane. And hopefully get another conference win, and going to cut it short and sweet, so you guys can get on home. So y'all have a good night. Go Pirates.
I told Holden I was putting a 35-second shot clock on the calls tonight. I was joking, but Kenny, well done.
Kenny's also driving down the road with his convertible top down tonight with his
You couldn't tell if it was a big rig or a convertible. Yeah, he's cruising to Blunt's Creek. All right,
and also shout out Kenny bringing the juice.
No, he does.
Night.
He sits near us. He gets the fans rowdy.
I went to get concessions at halftime, and he yelled at me because he thought I was leaving.
Kenny was not impressed with that.
During the Holden Ayler's era, he had a 12 jersey. What does he wear now? Does he still have that?
He wears Caton's jersey, and then he wears my jersey as well.
There you go.
He's committed, man.
Yeah. All right, let's go to line one and talk to Jack in Colorado. Hello, Jack. Jack, come on.
Jack?
Oh, okay. Jack in Colorado? No? Yes. No, yes, no. Jack?
Flip, wake up, man.
I'm here. I'm ready.
It ain't late over there.
Hey, Jack.
No, I got a couple things for you guys. Number one, I think it's very impressive how well the defense played tonight on a short week going against an academy team. Because it's very hard to do, obviously. We all know the preparation that goes into it, starting in fall camp, and getting them on a short week is pretty tough. So I think that was pretty impressive to let up 6 points.
I 100% agree, Jack. I feel like we should be giving the flowers to the defense, like you were doing as a defensive guy. A lot of people are talking about the offense, but the defense has literally been we got to be up there in the nation, statistically wise, top something in the nation. We at least got to be top 25.
Amazing how much they've improved since guys left the program a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like Jack Power.
Yeah, we lost him.
Relax. It is important, though, with a first-year defensive coordinator, to see this kind of success they're having almost at kind of the first half of the season mark. It's very impressive, and it's fun to watch. And I already said it, but coming on a short week against an academy team is very hard. So the way they handled it and went out there and executed was really fun to watch. The second thing I have is it felt like we got ultra conservative. I guess it didn't feel like it. We did after the first quarter. And so I was kind of happy to see Coach Harrell run that fake field goal for the touchdown. I think in situations like that, the special teams coordinator might propose it or something like that. But at the end of the day, it's the head coach on the mic giving it the green light or even proposing it. Obviously, we don't know how it went down. But I think kind of Harrell kind of stood up right there and was like, you know what, we're going to take control then. If we're going to play conservative and he has a say in it, he's going to do it himself. So I thought that was refreshing to see.
That was huge. Ryan Smith, shout out Ryan Smith and ECU long-timer, Caden.
Yeah, shout out Ryan again. But I like that he proposed it. He's had two really successful
state one was a big
fake special teams calls.
That was kind of back against the wall, the state play.
Jack, shout out to Coach for, hey, if special team coordinator feels confident here, he has to make the call overall. He said, let's do it. So I love both of it.
And speaking of that, Jack, you've touched on this with Holt and the guys and Caden on the podcast, but did you see head coach in Blake Harrell when you were here? They flashed his record. He's 8-3 now as a head coach. Just your take on Blake Harrell.
Yeah, obviously he's been a great coach for as long as I've played under him and known him. I think the biggest kind of key that you probably saw in his defenses back in the day when he was running them was how prepared we were. And so I think that's one of the most important traits that you can have as a head coach, because how you prepare is ultimately how your team's going to prepare. So it makes sense, especially on the defensive side of ball. I don't know Coach Aldridge, but I know obviously Coach Harrell's a defensive-minded coach, so he's in the meetings and he has his hand on everything in there. So I knew that he was going to be a good guy. All the players always play hard for him, so I knew nothing would change. I do have one last thing for you guys, though. We're almost at the halfway point of the season. I kind of want to go around the horn real quick. Fast reaction. I want to give your letter grades on the two coordinators and the head coach up to this point of the season.
Jack coming in.
Jack, I love it.
Go. You got to give Josh Aldridge an A.
Yeah.
Plus.
I'll give Harrell a B, and I'm interested to hear what you guys say about the offensive coordinator. I'll go average at this point because I want to see more, so I'll give a C. So A, Aldridge, B plus Blake Harrell because we're 3-2, and a C for JDB.
Yeah, Cliff. That's kind of. I'd give an A. I'd give an A plus to the defense coordinator. I don't think they could have played any better than what they've played. Maybe why you can say, but they didn't get helped offensively. Coach Harrell, I'll agree, B plus. And I think he's done a great job. I just wish we had a better. Not even a better. If we could squeaked out the NC State game, it'd have given an A and then a C-ish for the offense because I'm so high on the offense because I know how good Caton is and these receivers are, and the offensive line can actually block. I just want to go put up some points consistently.
I think we all agree. The only reason Blake doesn't have an A is he's lost 2 games. That's the only reason. And, of course, JDB has a C. He's won 3 games. We've won. And the ones we lost, we should have had some offense there to be had a chance to win the whole game overall.
It's about expectations.
We all
too,
agree.
Jack. We thought the offense would be way ahead of the defense, and it's the opposite. So.
You guys are far off, but good news is we got a bye week coming up. Reload, get ready to re-engage, and then we got 2 Thursday games following, so we could stay on the same schedule we were on this week and get a little comfortable and keep making some good plays and get some wins on prime time on the ESPN.
Hey, Jack, why don't you move back to G Vegas so we can do some in-person chats like this on the podcast again, bud?
We're working on it. Don't
Hey,
you worry.
Jack, it's past your bedtime, 9:30. You might want to hit the hay, brother.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually driving back from work, and I stopped into B-Dubs to catch some Pirates ball. So I had a good time. So I'm we'll make it happen tomorrow. It's Friday. It'll be Victory Friday tomorrow, so it'll be a little bit easier.
Jack Powers joining us. Thank you for Debo, Jack.
Later.
There is Jack in Colorado. 317-1250. We go to Kyle in LaGrange on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hey, Kyle.
What's going on, Cliff? I'll try to refrain from yelling this week. Look, great performance by the defense. I mean, it's been said. There ain't much else that can be said about it. Defense played lights out to hold Army to 6 points. You know, everybody thinks about the struggles against the Academy. Of course, that's primarily been against the Navy, but triple option, I guess it's triple option. And, Army took it to us last year, but they took it to everybody. So, in terms of quality, they lost to Tarleton State, but it was an overtime. Tarleton State's a good FCS team. Made the playoffs last year. They're undefeated this year. They lost to North Texas in overtime, and then they beat Kansas State. They could have easily been 3-0. I believe, and I think it's pretty much a fact. If you look at what we've done in conference going back to 22, this is our best conference win in terms of quality of opponent since we beat UCF with Holton and the guys in Greenville. Because if you look at, last year our best conference win would have been at North Texas, and
I was going to ask, is North Texas last year better than this one? But you're saying Army's better?
Because they're the defending conference champion, and our struggles with the triple option, I would say so. And we can say for a fact anyway, it's the best one at home since UCF in 22. So we can just cut it that way.
Yeah.
But offensively, man, we got to get better in the red zone. Our red zone offense is atrocious. Maybe one of the worst red zone offenses in the nation. I don't understand it. I know part of it is struggling with the run, but we struggle calling plays. Caton seems to not play with confidence in the red zone. That is something we got to get better at. When we lined up to kick that field goal, I told my wife, I said, the one thing I wouldn't do here is kick a field goal because it could be blocked. I said, punt it or go for it. I said, most people think it'd be crazy to punt here. I said, but, make them go at least, even if it goes to the end zone, they're going to start at 20. I was screaming, don't kick the field goal. So I was so glad to see him fake it, even if it didn't work. Because I just, back of my mind, blocked field goal. They're going to run it back. There's suddenly going to be a one-score game. So love the fake field goal call there, and it worked to perfection. But even if it didn't work, I'd have been okay with it. So, anyway, happy with the win. Go Pirates.
There is Kyle in LaGrange, 317-1250. We roll on. Atticus in Durham is up on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm at my parents' house, so I gotta whisper. I don't want to wake the house up. We've established that you can hear me.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Okay, well, first and foremost, we spanked that booty tonight. We spanked that booty. I'm not sure if this was West Point or the ROTC that we played tonight, but good God, that was easy. And look, not every game can be a tarp soft game, right? That's reserved for special occasions. But I'll tell you this. If we go into the Memphis game, we've won out to that point from here to then, that's going to be a tarp soft game again. I'm going to say that right now. I will be in Greenville for that game. So that's a tarp soft game if we win out until that point. And like I said, I'll be in Greenville that game. And if we win, I'm storming the Pirate Radio studio like it's the U.S. Capitol on January 6th.
God.
and I'm gonna come in. I'll walk into that studio half naked. And I'm going to leave which half is going to be covered and which half is going to be uncovered as a cliffhanger. Go Pirates!
There's Atticus. Normally in Charlotte, tonight in Durham. I didn't understand the whisper bit, but...
It was that... never mind.
I guess it worked.
Hey, Atticus.
Batman.
Hey, Atticus. If the Pirates are undefeated in conference going to the Memphis game, I'm tarps off too. Just so you know, brother.
Caden is back
I had
in.
to whisper back to him.
We're back.
All right, let's get another one on the Turner Home Team Live line. John in Cincinnati. Hey, John.
Hey, first things first, shout out to my grandma, Nana, who got me into ECU. I know she's out here listening tonight, so I wanted to say hey for her real quick. But second, shout out to the defense, of course. I know we've been singing their praises all night, but it is just really crazy that they've taken this hodgepodge group of recruits and backups and agents that they grabbed off the market and really have built them into a unit that plays so well together. Shout out to Tegan Wilk, of course. And honestly, you know, as much as people have been up and down on Hauser when it comes to the red zone woes, that bomb he threw in the first quarter was absolutely beautiful. That's something you can't teach. That's talent. And, you know, it's just harder to get open windows on a short field. And, you know, I'm curious on your thoughts on this and regarding the short field and the troubles. And, you know, at the very least, the turnovers have only been a recent thing in the last two games. We weren't the first two turnover free, so I don't know if it's going to be like a real continued problem or more of like a blip.
Let's get into the red zone thing real quick. Red zone is tough just in general. I mean, you look at statistically, it's just tough. Everything you got to be quicker. It's smaller windows and all of that. I don't think it's Caton at all. I think, in fact, I know when you get to the red zone, there's two really ways to score. I'm just talking about the passing game right now. You either find one-on-one matchups and you exploit them, and you give your guys a chance, which I'm a big fan of. That's how I kind of made my career in the red zone. But there was times when I had troubles in the red zone. You always go through it throughout a season. When you're good in the red zone, you're okay in the red zone. But then outside of the one-on-one matchups, which really the only time we try to exploit that is with Yannick Smith. We'll probably throw him one fade ball a game. The other thing is just scheming up people and scheming up good plays. And that is where I think we're struggling right now inside the red zone, is scheming up plays that gets guys open on time in the right spot. And look, they'll probably leave this game and go practice next week. And like, there's times if you have a bad red zone week the week before, then you spend an extra period doing that versus your starting defense to get live reps. Like, we had to do that multiple times in my career. That's just how football is. But I would like to see us exploit one-on-one matchups more. I think Yannick Smith is a really good one-on-one guy. And then another guy that I'm all for getting the ball as much as possible is Brock Spalding. I still don't think he's getting the ball enough. He showed what he could do in a big-time environment at NC State, and really after that versus Campbell too. And then after that, we really haven't fed him the football. We need to game plan plays to make sure he gets touches and not just hitches and slants. Like, let's throw the ball down the field. The kid catches everything. I've thrown to him before. Let's try to get him the ball more down there.
Yeah, and going to the Caton Hauser thing, like, there has been a few calls tonight, you know, worried about Caton's decisions the last two games. The BYU, it was a big time game, and he forced two balls on the interceptions. That happens as quarterback. He's forced some. Every quarterback's ever played football, he forced two balls in the BYU game. That happens in big games. That happens at some points in the season. And tonight, I think it was just a quick read, like Holton said. I'm fully have faith in Caton. I think he's so calm in the pocket. I think tonight we didn't give him enough opportunities to put up more points and be more great. So I agree. Caton's playing great, and I wish we give him more opportunities to throw the ball downfield.
A couple of good numbers on the UBE stat sheet. Alex Harper and I talked a lot about third and fourth down for Army, and you know how good they are at converting those, because usually they're short, 3rd and 4, whatever. Army 2 of 15 tonight on third down, 4 of 9 from fourth down. A couple of those came late too, so ECU did a good job of getting off the field. How about 2 penalties for 15 yards for ECU tonight? Did we have a false start?
No,
I don't remember one. Yeah, so cleaned up a few things. The turnovers showed up again, but again, you saw them clean up penalties, so that was great on a short week. All right, we'll take a break. Peyton, Jackson, Jethro, we'll get to you when we return on the U.S. Sailor 5th quarter call-in show. More calls after this.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is the home of the best margaritas. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Tuesday for the Gulf of Mexico. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $7.99. On Thursdays, relax and enjoy half-price pitchers of Chico's house margaritas. Choose from lime, strawberry, blood orange, raspberry, or peach. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line, at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
Cucinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cucinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at Cucinellas.com. Go Pirates!
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
This is Alex Harper, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock.
Back with you, U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. Clip Brock, Caden Norman, Holton Nailers, Jackson putting in a long day, Shirley Rhodes taking your calls. We got Dale, Peyton, and Jackson hanging on. We got Jethro and Hugo on the Turner Home Team live line. Hello.
What's up, Cliff?
How are we?
Look, I really don't have nothing bad to say about the game or nothing. Hey, that trick play was awesome. That was really awesome. But there is one thing that's really griping my butt. Let's see, what year is this with the fifth in call
the fifth quarter calling show. What number? What?
Did it start from day one, Shirley? Do you know? Fifth quarter. 03? 03. So.
Yeah, about as long as I've been out there to the purple and gold. But don't y'all think it's about time to change the music? God, man. It's like, at this point, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard sometimes, man.
Yeah, so are some of the calls.
Yeah, look, Troy ain't around no more. He ain't got a hold of y'all's nads or nothing. Change it. He ain't going to say nothing.
We'll put it in the suggestion box.
I'm just messing with you.
I know you are.
Yeah, this is Jeff Rose from Hugo.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. You have a good night. There's Jethro. Good call, bro. 317-1250. Jackson's up in Greenville next. Hello, Jackson.
Guys, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Cool. Usually it's my dad calling, but I guess I got inspired tonight. Overall, I mean, good win by the Pirates. I want to make sure that's said in primary statement. I mean, we weren't sure, Holden and Caden. I just got done actually last night listening to y'all's pregame or weekly going into the game kind of rundown, and it was confident going tonight, but you just aren't ever sure. We get to this middle third of the year in the ECU football schedule, and you're just never sure what you're going to see. Overall, I mean, we looked good. It was kind of backwards because we've been used to coming into every single game where the first half you don't know what you're going to get. In the second half, we make adjustments and come out looking a lot better, mainly on the offensive side. But it's still, I mean, you come out in the second half, you're up 21-6, I think, at halftime, and
21-0. Yeah.
Or 21-0. Yep. I mean, even better. And I mean, it's just kind of frustrating right offhand when you just feel like you can't get anything going for whatever reason in that second half. I mean, I understand you don't feel like you have to come out and do as much, but at the same time, I mean, we could have very easily slipped, and we have all seen us slip and mess around and end up in a game where you're fighting for a win, where you're up 21-0 at halftime, and it's just like, what are we doing? I mean, Holton, I heard you say earlier where usually you get about one fade ball in the red zone, and I felt like we'd get to the red zone a lot and just kind of all of a sudden be stuttering our feet and couldn't get anything going once you get inside the 25, and our offense slowed way down. And I know you said earlier, you know, Yannick might get one ball a game fade, but we did that it was either the first or the second offensive drive we had of the night, and it actually looked really good. I mean, he didn't catch it, but it was really close, and I didn't really see us go back to that again after that. I mean, the fake field goal, like everyone else said, that was crazy. My jaw hit the floor. It stayed down there for a few seconds. And that worked out great. But I felt like there was just a lot of things that I saw we could have been better on. And, you know, a win is a win, especially against a team like Army, where anytime you're playing, whether it's Surface Academy or a team like that, you just can't. You just can't ever give yourself a win. So you take what you can get and go into a bye week and get ready for arguably our biggest road game of the year. I mean, you can say state, but conference is where it really matters. You can lose the state and it not matter as much. But I just worry about our offense being able to stay consistent. And, I mean, our defense is playing their tails off every night so far this year. But you got to be able to give them life consistently through the game. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that.
100% agree. First of all, thanks for the support on the podcast and listening. Yeah, I mean, I think the great offensive coordinators and really defense coordinators too, but offensively especially, make sure that their best guys get put in the best positions to just be themselves. And right now, I feel like we're struggling at that when we're not moving the football. Is we're not getting Brock Spalding. Anthony Smith, look, he had a bad game versus BYU. He had a great game tonight. Since he's been here, he's been very good. Yannick Smith, like, we need it. I don't think the red zone should be a problem at all. We have different skill sets that combine really good together, and you have a mobile-ish quarterback who can run. I don't think that. I just think you just got to exploit matchups and then get these guys in position, just be themselves. I don't think you got to do anything crazy, but whatever it is, and I'm just talking about really the red zone, but really anytime we're not moving the ball, it's like just get the ball in these guys' hands and let's just scheme up some plays that we have going in. Look, someone needs to be tracking. We have enough GA. Someone needs to be tracking if Brock Spalding hasn't had a catch in a quarter. Now, I'm just using him as an example. Or if Yannick Smith has only had one fade ball in a game and we're having trouble in the red zone. Well, I know a guy who's pretty good at catching fade balls. It's Yannick Smith. That was like when I had CJ Johnson there. If I just threw it somewhere near him or Zay Winstead, I knew I at least had a 70% chance of throwing a touchdown to him because they just go up and get it. And that's how Yannick is too.
And I agree with you. I think there was many times, again, beating its own by 22 points, very happy about that. But there was many times that game that Army could have got right back in it. Yeah. They scored that first drive out of halftime. They got the ball and plus yardage off that punt that we thought we recovered, but it hit our leg first. There was many times for them to get back in that game. They just didn't execute on offense. Of course, we executed very highly on defense, but they left a lot out there too, and it could have been a lot closer game.
I 100% agree, but I think that's what's exciting about this. It's like we keep saying the conference championship is realistic.
Yeah, it really is.
We just beat, and I don't care if they have lost no games. Like beating an academy school in a short week is very, very, very hard to do. And we just did it pretty handily, and we're still like, okay, what are we doing offensively?
Going back to what you said, Anthony Smith had 3 receptions, Yannick had 3, and Brock had 3. You got to find more opportunities to get those guys to play.
Yeah,
that is not enough for those guys.
Yeah, and I'm all for like splitting the share. Like I'm all for that. But I just think these guys are really, really good. We got good tight ends too. That's why there's a lot of split catches and all that. But these dudes are studs, and we got a good quarterback. Let's get these guys moving.
All right, appreciate the call, Jackson. We'll go now to Peyton in Florida, 317-1250, Turner Home Team Live Line. Hey, Peyton.
Hey, man, how's it going?
All right, what's up?
Hey, man, I just want to talk, add some positivity to this. At the end of the day, Hauser threw for 2 touchdowns, ran for another. At the end of the day, I know it was all in the first quarter, but you take a 21-0 lead, Anthony Smith having 2 catches, 40-plus yards, just in the first 2 drives, running verts, and getting us out to a quick lead. And, I can understand, then we took the playbook out. At the end of the day, kind of like you were saying, have Spalding run a slant, have Smith run a vert, do an RPO, something like that get those guys, just the ball in their hands, because the playbook came down after. But, man, was it great. And, at the end of the day, Army won last year, 45-28. Bryson Daly had 6 touchdowns. That's unheard of. Service Academy's putting up that many numbers on a triple option. We were ready for them in 4 days. Army, Navy have had our number in recent years. It's hard to defend. It's hard to look at a different playbook from a defensive coordinator standpoint. But at the end of the day, okay, you feel the momentum is starting to shift again. But guess what? You're at home instead of what happened. Whatever, a couple years ago, missing some field goals, Blake looks at frickin' Ryan and says, hey, what you got for me? And, they run that special teams with Pearson, and what do you know? They pull the right guard, and, yeah, it wasn't the prettiest, but, man, he made a play. Got some playmakers who are going to do the right things and get you in the position to win. And, that's what it's about. Regardless of whether or not you feel like you can do better things, a win's a win, and when you win like this, it's got to feel good.
Yes, sir.
100%. And I think the only reason anyone's being any negative tonight is you have such a big game next week. And 2 weeks. 2 weeks, thank you. And it's up there with that NC State game. It's up there with that BYU Caliber game. And it means more because it means what's our postseason going to look like. And we're just so unsure what kind of offense is going to come out. It's going to be the offense of the first quarter, or is it going to be the offense of the last 3 quarters tonight? Great win. We're just unsure of what's going on next.
I am glad we came out strong during the pregame. Kevin Monroe and I were talking, and I said, we have Takeaway Campbell against FBS teams, one of the worst first-half offenses in the country. Look at what we did against State, against Coastal, and BYU. So 21 in the first is awesome. It's
huge.
It's just crazy. That's all the offensive touchdowns we scored all night.
Yep.
So
that is crazy.
Total reverse. Let's get one more in before we take a break. Dale is in Greenville, 317-1250. What's up, Dale?
Okay, great. Okay.
Okay.
Went to the game, and the first part, the parachute drop was incredible. Those guys, that was absolutely incredible to watch and see that.
All right.
And that was great. Also, one concern.
You might want to turn your radio off. Are you echoing back there?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
One concern: the speed of offense that we got. It seems to be. I'm 59 years old. I've been to many football games. Jeff Blake, Marcus Crandall, David Garrard, Stephen Logan coaching, and the speed up seems a little bit too fast. I don't know, Holton Nailers. I'd love to get your opinion on that.
That's just how the offense is kind of built, to be honest with you. That's just the system he's from. I love playing fast. But, look, there is times when you need to slow down a little bit. But, yeah, that's just how the offense is kind of built. It's the new age. I'm a big fan of it. I'm not going to lie, Dale.
This is very hindsight, Dale, but I tell you when it's too fast, when you go 3 and out in like 12 seconds, which we did once tonight, and it's like, let's slow it down. But when it's working, it's a thing of beauty.
And I'm telling you, recruiting purposes, recruits love that style of ball. So it'll help down the road as well.
But we need to run some clock. We need to run some clock there.
Yeah, I agree, Dale.
I mean, we ran some clock tonight.
All right. I love y'all, man. I love the show.
Love you, Dale.
Appreciate you, Dale.
Love you, Dale.
Caden loves you.
Hey, also, love the fan experience tonight. The parachute was awesome. And also love the halftime show.
Drone show?
Drone show. Cool. I hope and fireworks were back. Let's keep it up. I'm excited for the next home game. ECU administration, bring something fire.
Ooh, okay. You want to go in midfield?
Yeah, bring me midfield.
Honestly, I will. I'm not the biggest fan.
You don't like that?
I don't think the purple gold chant doesn't get in sync as
well. Oh, who did it tonight?
Mountain Dude. The Mountain Dude guy.
You mean Mountain Dude guy?
And the microphone didn't work, but that happens.
Yeah, understandable. But I just think, and look, I like the idea. Like when Rajay did it, I loved it. But it's still just like the chant doesn't get in sync for some reason. Maybe that's just a fan thing. We need to get used to it.
I like them trying something new, though.
I do too. That's not ripped off from somebody else. It's like our own thing.
Yeah. I love it. I love all the new stuff. I'm excited to see if there is something new on the next home game. So pumped up for that.
Creativity.
Right. Thank you, Dale. Lane, Spencer, Vinny, you are up next on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Still got our Brown and Wood drive of the game, our Flippo Farms last call of the fifth quarter. And don't forget, you can check out the Celsius fifth quarter recap this weekend. Stay active, energized all day with Celsius by your side. Look for your favorite Celsius flavor at your favorite retailer and at ECU Games. Celsius, the official energy drink of Pirate Radio, proudly distributed by the Minji's Bottling Group, had a pink lemonade for the first time earlier today. It was pretty good.
They had a Mountain Dew collab.
Oh, really?
That was fire.
Celsius?
Yeah.
Interesting. It was Mountain Dew Appreciation Day at ECU today with the drone show and Mountain Dew. So, back with
and
more
military
when we return, and military after this.
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on, the North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards. Anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
Play it against sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports, buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear,
Warren's Hot Dogs.
then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
QC Kinetics with another success story, and this one from our Pirate Radio family. Brian Bailey's wife, Melissa, has finally found some answer to her pain in her back.
I work in home health, so I'm constantly working with patients. That work is taking its toll on my body and my back. And all the driving that I do, I was looking for an answer. I found that answer at QC Kinetics. My pain is virtually gone, and I'm in the early stages of treatment. They say it's only going to get better from here.
Call them today for a free consultation, 494-5387. QC Kinetics.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Have you tried the new boneless wings from Wings Over Greenville? That's right, Wings Over has all new boneless wings. These juicy, crunchy boneless wings are available in any of their 17 bold flavors, from sweet and tangy to fiery hot. Every craving is covered. And just like in February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Wings Over is open for lunch every day and is open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Visit wingsover.com today and soar into flavor with their new boneless wings. Wings Over Greenville, they deliver.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Raise up!
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock. Now, with the Pirate Radio Scoreboard, here's Shirley Rhodes.
All right, in the ninth inning, the Mariners are clinging to a 6-1 lead over the Rockies at the moment, and the Royals lead the Angels 9-4 in the ninth inning. There are 2 college football games in the top 25 on Friday night. It'll be 8th-ranked Florida State at Virginia. That kickoff is scheduled for 7 o'clock, and number 24 TCU will be at Arizona State at 9 o'clock. And that is a look at your Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, brought to you by The Buck. It is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. And kick off your week on Mondays with sports trivia with our very own Clip Brock. And catch Monday Night Football. And then on Sunday, it's Sunday Fun Day. And they're back with a jersey giveaway every NFL Sunday. And we will see you at The Buck. Now let's head back into the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, this past Sunday, a Browns fan was fired up after beating the Packers and won the jersey giveaway and went home with a Myles Garrett jersey. So go see if you can get you one, win one on this Sunday. Looking forward to another fun NFL Sunday. Looking forward to a college football Saturday where we can watch the games, boys.
All of is it all of October we have?
Yes, we got 5 in a row.
I was going to say it's not October yet, so I really just confused me a little bit.
5 in a row. That's insane.
That's awesome.
All right, Ryan, Lane, Spencer, hang on. We go to Vinny in Washington. He's been calling for a while on the Turner Home Team live line. Hey, Vinny.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. I don't want to be accused that I'm only calling when we win. But, last week we got behind the whip. So, but we learned from it and we're responding. But then I want to ask you something. I know the economy is bad, but the private ticket auction, they sell half tickets or whole tickets. So it seems like, a lot of fans, they got a half ticket. They bought half ticket.
They bought half a ticket so they can only stay one half, Vinny? Is that what it is?
I mean, I don't know if there was ever a sale. That's, they had a sale or something.
I will say.
Everybody complained about the Pirates. Why we complain about the fans? They don't stay there. They got to support the Pirates. we got to, make the opponents every false start, be loud and make the opponents, pay the price, false start, some kind of penalty. On the second half, there were only quite a few of us. If I buy I've been season ticket holder since 1988. I missed 2 or 3 games when I was out of the country. And one time, my brother, my kids won the game when we beat NC State. I called all the way from Palermo, Sicily, and and when you guys were talking about how far the Pirate Nation expand,
that's awesome.
I was keep on calling my wife. My wife called to my brother at the game, and then I called all the way there. That's one of them. I missed maybe 3 games since 1988. When I go to the game, I say to open to close. I mean, to the start to the finish, and then I watch the whole game. But the fans, they're not. You gotta stay behind your team. We all couldn't complain after the game, but those kids, they worked their tail off. Last week we got whipped, okay, but take it like a man. When he gets you behind the whip, take it like a man. The question is how you respond. I thought they responded great tonight.
Definitely agree with that.
Best call of the year. I 100% agree with everything you said.
Vinny's true. We know that from his calls in the past. Shirley's going to give that a doorbell on the Turner Home Team Live line.
I want to go to Vinny's Italian restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, go to Sicily.
I know.
And get the real thing. Yeah. Vinny, we appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling, and we'll see you the entire game at the next game. And was just kind of thinking ahead. Man, put together, win at least 3. Win all 4 coming up,
Thank you,
then
sir.
you got it. The Memphis game is huge.
But no, yeah, I agree. And talking about this, it's just like, dude, we really, with the teams that we have in this conference now, like I think we all agree it's Tulane and Memphis are the 2 teams to beat outside of us in the conference. North Texas looks good. I mean, they're maybe
South Florida, but they're not on our schedule.
They're
so
not
we
on our
could see
schedule.
them. Yeah.
So obviously you take one game at a time, but a lot of these games are really, really, really winnable, and you can probably afford to slip up at one clip. And I know I'm talking about mindset here, and we got to win them all. But just looking at the grand scheme of things, it looks really good for us. We just got to go out there and play. And like Caden said, it's going to come down to offensive play calling and how we perform in the big games.
All right, 317-1250. Spencer in Waxhaw is up next on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hey, Spencer.
Hey, boys.
How are we?
It's a win. That's what's up. But we've got to establish our offensive identity right now. And I mean, it's pretty easy. Pass, 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 run, pass, 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 run, run, kick a field goal, pass, 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 pass to set up the run. This defense is elite. It's a crime if we don't back them up with the tools we have on offense. We got to go. So that's what I got.
All right,
Vinny, I loved your.
Wait, Vinny's
not Vinny.
Oh,
It's
Vinny.
Spencer.
That's what I said.
Okay, all right.
I love your offensive philosophy. Pass, 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 run. Pass, 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 run. Love that.
All right, there is Spencer with the game plan.
I thought it was
forward.
Vinny. Vinny's accent's amazing, so I was stuck on that.
All right, Lane is in Greenville next. What's up, Lane?
Clip! What's up, baby?
How are you, Lane?
Joe, Holden, Caden, what's up?
What's up?
Wait, by the way, so Chris and whatever called in the night they were going to the bachelor party, but Lane stole the phone, and it was actually him on the phone from what I understand. Is that right, Lane?
What's up, boy?
All right, there you go.
Sounds like him.
Yep.
All right. I just want to say, you guys are awesome. Going for it on 4th down like that was awesome. The defense looks awesome, and the Pirates are going to the playoff, and it's going to be awesome. I just wanted to throw that out there. Clip, love you, man. How are your Commanders going to do this weekend?
I think we win in Atlanta.
All right. I just want to say, man, Holden, honest to God, do you really think if we beat Tulane, do you think it's on?
I mean, yeah, I think let's pull up the schedule clip. We got the schedule pulled up real quick.
It's on.
I think it's like Temple,
Tulsa. It's after
Charlotte,
and then you get Memphis,
and then you get UTSA, and then you get FAU. What team? You know what I mean? Just like look at that and think, who are we not going to be favored against?
I mean, I agree with you, but I think we're going to beat Charlotte, and it's going to be awesome. I just want to throw that out there.
Agreed.
Also, I just want to say fly, Eagles, fly. And, Clip, I can't wait till we go 2-0 against you and just run it again.
All right. You didn't do it last year in the regular season.
Yeah, but we won that Super Bowl, though.
I saw it.
That was a great comeback. I'm not going to lie.
Thanks, Lane. Ryan's next. Thanks, Lane. Bye, Lane. Ryan in Nashville on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Ryan?
How's it going, guys?
Doing good.
A few things. First of all, how shook are we going to be if we do go undefeated into Temple? Flashbacks of that year.
Yeah, I mean, Temple is really down, but I get your point. Like, there will be some flashbacks to, what was that, 2014?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I want Ewan Holton down there checking equipment on the bus.
We're going to bring the cold weather gear this year.
I feel you. Second thing, to number 12 sitting next to you, man, it was a pleasure watching you, bro. Like,
I appreciate that.
I was right now, man. It truly was, man. You're a special player.
Appreciate it.
Wish you all the best. The other thing I had to say, let's see, what was it? What do you guys have next week? Or pardon me, after the bye week at Tulane? I'm putting the over/under 8.5.
That's what Tulane by 8.5. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
The spread.
Caden's usually locked in on that. What do you have?
Dog, what do y'all think?
You want to go first, Clip?
Well, first of all, what has Tulane done this year? They beat Duke and handled them pretty well.
Northwestern's
And everyone, the media is high on their quarterback. He's great. He really is.
Oh, the
I'm high on
BYU
too,
guy.
but when the media is high, it also affects the books. So
that's definitely a fair spread, I think.
I think about 8.5. That's perfect. I would even push it maybe more to 9 to the 10 range.
No, I ain't go that high. I'd go 7.5.
Do you guys remember Tulane was one of the 4 teams to pick to be the G5 representative?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be about 10.
Okay.
But especially with ECU struggle in offense every game this year at some point.
Okay.
I've never seen a journalist make a tackle, so we'll see.
I'm just telling you what the line's going to be. You asked me what the line was going to be.
I ain't never seen you tackle no one.
They were picked, but
I'm a Pirate fan too.
I know. I think the American's kind of wide open. I think we can go out there and I think 8.5. It may float up a little bit, but we'll definitely cover.
All right.
Hey, keep down.
Lock it in.
Y'all.
All right, Ryan. Thank you, man. Drew, Stan, Logan, we'll get to you when we return as the calls continue to roll in on a Friday morning. 317-1250. Back with you on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show after this.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
And it's first and goal for the Johnsons. They're looking to score their dream home. They hand it off to ENC Pirate Realty, Alan Tate, and boom!
Touchdown!
That's a home sold in record time.
It's a great thing they handed it to ENC Pirate Realty. The last drive, they tried to sell their own home and fumbled.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just scouting the field, the winning play is ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate. Visit ENCPirateRealty.com today, where we bring championship service to every yard. At ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate, they close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Go Pirates!
Now is the time to plan your end-of-year celebrations. The Beaufort Hotel offers a festive and elegant setting to make your holiday party unforgettable. It's the perfect coastal location for gathering colleagues, friends, or family. The Beaufort Hotel is now accepting private event reservations for December. For everything from cozy dinners to spirited receptions, the Beaufort Hotel catering team can help you create a memorable event filled with seasonal flavors, coastal charm, and impeccable service. And save you time to celebrate, too. Make it a real holiday party, then spend the night safe and sound in the luxury of the Beaufort Hotel. Turn your holiday party into a true getaway. Ask about reserving a group block of rooms for your guests. It's a celebration made easy, all under one roof. Call the Beaufort Hotel at 252-728-3000. That's 252-728-3000. And make your holiday event this year memorable at the Beaufort Hotel.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Hey Pirate Nation, warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
This is Dale Murphy, 2-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
Lines locked and loaded at 12:24 a.m. on a Friday. We will be on Pirate Radio Live coming up 3 p.m. Recapping this some more, talking NFL, talking college football. But right now we're taking your calls. Charlie, Drew, Stan, hang on. Logan is in L.A. on the Turner Home Team Live line. What is up, Logan?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
All right, what's up?
Hey, I have a few positives and a couple negatives. So, one, we just beat a team really well. So let's all just cop around that we beat a team pretty soundly, game to game, right? Awesome. My second comment is what happens to our defensive line? So what I mean is we all, like, last year we were elite defensive line. NC State, the first 2 drives, they dominated us, and since our defensive line has been, like, ridiculously awesome. So, like, hats off to them. Like, crushing it. Whatever. If you guys have any comments on that, I'd love to hear it. And then, what's my last negative? I don't know. I guess no negatives. We just won a game. Good job, guys.
All right. Logan in L.A., appreciate you, man. That's a very good point. I remember driving from the station to home after the first pregame and then the state game, and it was just 6-yard chunk play, 8-yard play, and I was like, this could be ugly.
Yeah.
And he's right. Something flipped. I mean, it's been awesome to watch him.
It's super cool because Preston Carr and Zion Wilson were walk-ons that waited their turn, that were behind some really talented guys for years. Zion Wilson my senior year got switched to off right guard for a little bit.
Wow. Yeah.
And then they moved him back, and now he's playing great. It's.
Hey, look, transfers are great, but it says something about guys kind of staying in the program too.
It does.
Right?
Yeah. You know that Zion Wilson is C.J. Wilson's nephew.
Okay. I think I'd heard. I didn't remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's like, they waited their turn. It means something to them, and you're starting to see that. And I think a greatest trait someone can have is outperforming expectations or outperforming what people think you can do, and the whole defense has done that. So hats off to them.
And I'll go back to this again. I saw Preston Carr last year out of uniform, but seeing him this year, he looks like a different dude.
Yeah,
he is huge.
He talks like a different dude now. They've all grown up and became leaders of this team.
And they dominate the line of scrimmage. They really do.
All right, Stan is in Pennsylvania. What's up, Stan?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Stan.
Hello. Fellas, how you doing?
Doing good.
So, my thing is, I've always wondered about this shit. Oh, boy.
Sorry, Stan. Try again next time. 317-1250.
He said, oh, boy.
He knew it was coming. Drew is in Asheville. What's up, Drew? How do you do that? All right, Charlie in Pittsburgh on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Charlie? Charlie, you never hang up.
No, hey, I'm here.
Oh, hey, Charlie. What's up, buddy?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. Yeah, I was about to say, hanging up. Man, good time tonight. I don't know. I kind of so let down after the game last weekend and kind of, short week and just having a busy week at work. And I kind of been down in the mouth about making the drive from Pittsburgh to Greenville tonight. But, man, they showed up. And what a bounce-back game. That's not an easy team we played tonight. And the guys really showed up. And, man, some of them long balls that Hauser threw, he really has a touch on the ball where he can just float it in there sometimes. And the defense is going. I think defense is going to keep us in every game we got left on the schedule. So, and man, I tell you what, Cliff, your intro on the tailgate show about the playoffs start tonight, that got me jacked up, man. So I'm, we'll see. Our goals are still in front of us, and so I'm proud of the guys tonight. But I will say this. We got some soft Pirate fans in that stadium tonight. I know there was some rough weather kind of around the area, but a lot of people acted like they were going to melt after about 3 minutes of sprinkling rain, and didn't come back into the stadium after that. So we got to step up our toughness as a fan base when it comes to the elements on that just a little bit. But man, it's nice we got a long our off week to prepare for Tulane coming in with a little momentum, and let's go down there to New Orleans and get us a W. What do you say, boys?
Let's do it.
I say we do it, Charlie.
I'll tell you a weird place to play. Charlie is Tulane. Okay, we played there.
I like Tulane Stadium.
I like playing there too. It is just such a weird. Now the environment's probably way better now that they've won, but those years when they weren't winning, or we're not even not winning, but just weren't as good. They're one of the top teams in the American, if not the top team now. Those years going there because their stadium's small.
It's like an MLS stadium.
Yeah.
That's the best way I think I'd describe it. Yeah. I love it.
Tulane, by the way, plays Saturday, and then they are off as well. So
wow,
they'll have a break.
It's a big coaching battle then,
yeah.
All right, thank you.
What's up?
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking my call as always and riding with me back to Pittsburgh, and I'll give you a go Pirates and have a good night.
There he is, Charlie in Pittsburgh. Thank you, buddy. Real quick, Logan remembered his other complaint. Stop changing numbers. It makes it so hard to track who does what on TV. Logan needs a program.
Yeah.
Doesn't like the players changing numbers year to year.
Program.
Logan shipped us some drinks before. I'm going to ship him a program.
There you go.
First class. Drew is in Asheville. We are back to Drew. What's up, Drew?
Hey, guys. Always a pleasure. First off, I love the fifth quarter theme song, so I changed that. And only in Greenville can you be on ESPN throwing chicken nuggets at college girls at Sup Dogs. That was pretty neat to see. Couple questions and then a pretty big concern that I have. What about Pearson getting some touches on offense? Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Snead or a Danny Webster kind of thing. Do we think if Harold keeps it up, is he eligible to maybe be poached? I don't know. That's just, I mean, he's 8-3 as a head coach. So, and then another thing, friends of Kevin Monroe. So prayers to his son after his injury, and thoughts go out to him and whatnot.
I talked to Kevin today pregame, said his son had surgery, was out for the year, Marcus, but said it's not, Stanford, nobody's freaking out about it. He's going to be good to go. But yeah.
Awesome. Good to hear. I didn't check in last week, but I did visit for BYU. A concern that I do have, tailgating in the lot, in the grass lot right next to, on the corner behind the towers, with people I've tailgated with for 20 or 30 years, and moving parking spaces. People are talking about not renewing season tickets. We want to talk about taking care of the fans and why they aren't showing up or why they aren't staying, but I just don't get it. People that have been, Peach Bowl and Miami in '99 and 30 years Pirate Club, and we're moving them out of prime parking spots where they show up 4 or 5 hours before the game, and I'm sitting here watching people pull in 30 minutes before the game. And as a young individual, why do I want to join the Pirate Club if I'm seeing veterans, diehard Pirate fans being shoved to the side? So that was it was kind of disheartening to see that as a Pirate fan. And that's all I got to say. We all know what we got to do moving forward. Go Pirates. Love you guys.
Yeah, Drew. I don't know. I don't have any answers to that.
It's disappointing.
Why that would even really be a thing, but yeah. All right, Drew, thank you in Asheville. 317-1250, Turner Home Team Live Line. All right, we'll get 2 more in before we take a break. Trey in Raleigh. What's up, Trey?
Hey, Cliff. Just wanted to give you all a quick call. I wanted to say, Holton, the podcast that y'all been running, man, is awesome to listen to. Everyone at the office calls me Rain Man for Pirate football, but it's only because of y'all.
Let's go. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. But I just want to ask y'all. I've been noticing, just from watching the games, it looks like Hauser, whenever he throws it to the left, when he's doing the bubble screen, he's either throwing it behind, low, or high, and it's just on the short low, within 5 yards on the left. And I'm not sure if that's something that, I would say, just as a fan, not really sure what's going on there, but didn't know if y'all had anything.
Is that so? You asked me that earlier.
I'm pretty sure Trey put this comment.
Okay,
He really wants to talk about this because he is Rain Man. He's been watching the throws.
Yeah. If you're talking about the bubbles, kind of the slip screens that they throw in, there's 3 receivers, they're in a bunch set, and you can tell when they're going to throw it, because if they get in that bunch set where the receivers get super, super wide, it's a run play to the opposite side, and then the RPO is pretty much Caton's looking at is if there's 2 guys over 3 guys, he's going to throw it. If there's 3 guys over 3, he's going to run it. Those plays, when you're just getting the ball as fast as possible and throwing it, you don't get laces, you don't get anything like that. And sometimes trying to speed up the process is going to be a little more inaccurate, but it's more about just getting it somewhere around his body generally so he can get it and get up the field quicker. Does that make sense?
No, that definitely makes sense. I'm so curious, though, because it's always when he's in that quick snap pass, and that's just the way he's throwing it, it looks a little bit off. So
yeah, if he has small hands like me, it's even harder in those situations.
But thank y'all so much for what y'all do. I'm gonna tune back in over here on YouTube.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for supporting the pod as well.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. I would say definitely want to. Tuning into that. I would say earlier, I think it was last week before the BYU game, Cliff had some great guys on the show for sports bets too. So it was great to listen to that.
Boy, Clip. All right. Thank you, Trey. Appreciate it, buddy. Trey in Raleigh, 317-1250, Turner Home Team Live Line. Jack is in Greenville. What's up, Jack?
Sweet. What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
So you guys have been talking a lot about winning the conference championship, and I think everybody's frustrated because we see how we can win it, and we see the potential in it, So I got some thoughts about how we get there. But first, about the game, purple gold champ. Said this before. It's purple, slight pause, and then you go to gold. It's not purple gold, purple gold, purple gold. Purple.
I was saying that as well. I agree.
And it just needs to be. People don't understand this. You need to build up some suspense with songs. You build up some suspense. But I digress. Second thing, drone show is cool. Too bad none of the students got to see it because they were all gone. But drone show, super cool. Never seen one of those in my life. Positives. Caton hit his first deep ball that we saw. He's been underthrown a lot of deep balls, but he finally hit some. He finally hit Ant on a good one, and we saw Jaquez Petaway do something for the first time, which I thought was needed. He made some good catches out there. What else happened? Blake Harrell with the guts to run that one on fourth down. He went for that one, was really good. Something we got to fix is I think we have two good running backs and one running back that cannot find the hole. And I think London and Marlon need to just stay 1A, 1B with our running backs. I just don't really get why we keep trying to fit one of these running backs into the game plan. He's just missing holes left and right. He's got a really good spin move, but he just can't hit a hole. And when we get in the end zone, we heard all preseason about Mike Wright. Where is he? If we're going to let Caton fumble an option route, why wouldn't we just run out Mike Wright with the option? Maybe do a pop pass, like Tim Tebow. But then my biggest, I guess, drawback is this Army team is not good. They are terrible. They played Air Force last year when this quarterback came in that we saw this year, and I think they scored like 15 points. They are the worst, and that's why I do actually like that we ran the ball, because their D-line is terrible, and I think that's a safe way to run the ball out with the game. But I think we can fix it if we just go with these two running backs, not the third, and Caton doesn't throw the ball. I think we're in good shape. That's all I got.
All right, Jack had his list of items and hit them all. Appreciate it. All right, we'll take another break. 317-1250. Hear a little bit of Blake Harrell. Get our Brown and Wood drive of the game. And more of your calls if you want to jump in. Back with you on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show after this.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Altavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Altavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Altavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit AltavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Altavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Pirates supporting pirates.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa offers non-surgical aesthetics. Our expert team of licensed professionals is dedicated to offering personalized solutions giving you stunning natural-looking results. Fall into beauty with our biggest sale of the year starting September 15th. Enjoy exclusive savings and products including Botox, Xeomin, dermal fillers, laser treatments, hydrofacials, and more. Don't miss out on this incredible sale. September 15th through September 26th. Beauty Bar Medi Spa is located on 1021 Red Banks Road. For more information on all of our services, visit beautybarmedispa.com. Fall into beauty and mark your calendars. Go Pirates!
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-19 1992. Go Pirates.
It's bow time. Sure, you've had a sausage biscuit before, but have you had the smoked sausage biscuit from Bojangles? Well, now is your chance. Juicy, slow-cooked smoked sausage is grilled to perfection and served on a fluffy, made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. No one does breakfast like Bojangles, and this smoked sausage biscuit doesn't disappoint. Right now, you can get 2 for just $5. Start your day with this flavor-packed deal while it lasts. It's bow time.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Russell's is a full-service clothing store for both men and women. Family-owned and operated in historic downtown Washington for 41 years. This is Rhonda from Russell's, and we visit the country's largest markets to bring you quality clothing at affordable prices. From the finest in men's suits, sports coats, and accessories to fashionable dresses, tops, and jewelry for the women. Our attention to every detail means personal service and in-house alterations. Give Russell's a try. You, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right. For the first time tonight, we have open line. So if you want to jump in, maybe you could be the Flippo Farms last call of the 5th quarter. Shirley, you got a little Blake Harrell for us post game. We'll hear what Coach Harrell had to say after the Pirate victory.
To the fan base and the students for making Dowdy-Ficklen once again a home field advantage. You know, thank you to the Menzies for the drone show and the fireworks show their administration keeps putting on, and just a really good experience inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, and always a really good experience when you win the football game. So a couple things I want to hit on first before we hit on the football game is just we also lost a really good man and a really good coach this week in Sean Clark, and one of our coaches, Lance Wares, played college ball with him, really tight with him, one of his best friends, and just been checking on Lance a couple times a day, and really feel for Coach Clark's family and close friends there, and we're keeping his family and those close to him in our thoughts and prayers and condolences to that family. And it's told our players, like, make sure you tell the people around you love them every day, because you never know when something, you turn around and you lose somebody like that. And also want to hit on just, salute the service tonight, Military Appreciation Night. Thank you to all the men and women out there who serve our country, who protect us, and just a huge thank you to them. It's pretty special. Army came down at the end after the game there and sung the alma mater with us, and then we went down and sung the alma mater with them. And you're out there battling it out in competition, but at the same time, those men on the other sidelines over there, a huge amount of respect for them, because one day they're going to protect our country as well. So I just wanted to hit those things.
All right, kind of some off the field stuff there. The Sean Clark thing, that was just shocking to hear this week.
It's really sad.
Holton Caden, what about like post game with the service academy? Is that different than other? Do y'all remember stuff like that?
Yeah, I remember getting my tail kicked by Navy those early years and having to go stand in front of their cadets singing songs to us. It was
I actually liked it. It was cool.
It was cool, but my body was broken, Caden. You were sitting there
when they screamed the Beat Army. That was pretty cool.
I like Caden. That was cool, Holton. That was a cool moment.
Another cool moment at Navy was when they scored, and they scored a lot that day. They would go TV timeout, and the midshipmen would run across the field with their flags, and then run back to where they would stand. I was like, what is this? But it was awesome.
Because there's no barrier for their cadets. There's no barrier.
No, they are midshipmen.
Or midshipmen, my bad.
Oh, so they took off from the stands and then ran back to the stands.
Yeah, it's like
Holy
they
crap.
touching. Yeah,
It was pretty unique.
Let's hear from the QB, Caden Hauser, who tonight on the UB stat sheet, 251 yards on 15 attempts. It's a pretty good average
15
per
for
completion.
22, right?
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, had the 1 pick. Here is Caden.
Scored that first drive and then led to 2 more in the first quarter. Started off fast, and we did that, and defense played really well again today, too. Just got to finish the game better is the only thing I got to say about that.
Just how ready were you to get out there and play and put Saturday back behind you?
Man, I mean, that was a tough loss last week, and then I was just thrilled we had a short week and able to go out and play a really good team in Army and have an opportunity to go out and play like the same environment, 7:30 night game, and just in Dowdy-Ficklin. I mean, you don't only get so many opportunities to do that, so just having the opportunity to go out and do that again and just kind of have a bounce-back game was big for sure.
What's the importance of starting 1-0 in this conference? Looks like it's going to be tough this year, but what's important to start with?
Yeah, I mean, it just builds momentum. We go into a bye week too, so building momentum in that bye week and playing a really good team in Tulane. It's gonna be good. We're gonna go out and just keep getting better every single week.
Caden Hauser after the game there, and our drive of the game, I mean, got to be the first drive. We had 3 pretty drives, but the first drive, 9 plays, ends in a touchdown. 2 Caden Hauser runs during that first drive as well. Got him involved in the run game a little bit. Brown and Wood, serving the Pirate Nation in Eastern North Carolina for over 80 years. Brown and Wood has 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 showrooms, 1 goal that you leave a happy customer every time. Brown and Wood on Greenville Boulevard, Greenville. Online, brownandwoodauto.com. Johnny is up in Greenville on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Johnny?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Oh, Johnny Stats. Here he is.
Guy.
There you go, Johnny Late Night.
Oh, Johnny After Dark.
Hey, I want to talk a little bit about explosive plays. Everybody's talking about how we just haven't had any. We had 1 against. I'm saying 20 plus for an explosive play. That's what I'm using. We had 1 in Raleigh. We had 3 against Campbell, 3 against Coastal. But BYU, I mean, we had 5 explosive plays, and tonight we had 6. So that's 18 total. But the funny thing is 16 of them were by pass, only 2 by run. So I wanted more data points. So I said, hey, let's go 15 plus plays. And so now we have 37 plays where we've gained 15 or plus yards. And the weird thing is 30 of them are by pass, 7 of them by rush. But the rushing plays are by 7 different guys. I mean, everyone's talking about, hey, we need to decide on 1 running back or whatever, but we literally have 7 rushing plays of 15 yards or longer, and they're all by a different player. So, I mean, I think that's either we're like really deep, running the ball, or we're just, spreading it. I wanted to hear someone's take on that.
I don't know what all that data means. What does that mean, Holden? It means
so you're saying, Johnny, first of all, sorry, I don't know where you get these stats from. I'm really impressed. Like every time you call, I'm very impressed. So you're saying we have 7 rushes this year over 15 yards, and each rush is by a different player?
Correct.
And I also want to follow that up. How many of those were late in the game of those rushes?
Okay, well I can tell you right now.
He pulls these
I know he has it. I'm right here.
No, I can tell you. So NC State, we didn't have any. Campbell, we had Parker Jenkins in the second quarter, ran 17 yards, and then TJ Engelman in the fourth quarter ran 18 yards. So there's 2. And then against Coastal, Lacey had a 15-yarder in the fourth quarter, and Mike Wright had the 18-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter. And then BYU, London Montgomery, first quarter, 33 yards. And then tonight, we had Marlon Gunn, 15 yards in the fourth, and Kyler Pearson.
So 5 of 7.
Wow. 5 of 7 in the. I think it's more crazy that we have 7 rushes for over 15 yards, and there's not one who has 2. One player.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about not establishing guys. I had a joke take on it that, in this transfer portal era, if you leave a guy on the bench, he might transfer. So we're just trying to play everybody.
Yeah.
But obviously it's a joke. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like we should lean more on our top guys. But who are our top guys, I guess, in the run game? We don't know yet.
You know the hat, run the dang ball?
Yeah.
I want to make a hat, pass the dang ball.
Throw.
I mean, throw the dang ball, whatever.
It's more catchy. Johnny, I think those are the best stats you've had. I think that explains kind of our offensive, I want to say inefficiencies, but we're winning games. But I think that's where it's coming in. And look, that's kind of hard for JDB too. He's getting a lot of, I don't want to say hate, but he's getting a lot of comments about what we should do. But like, that is tough as an offense coordinator. It's tough as a quarterback when you don't have a run game either. I'm telling you. Now, I had run games. I mean, I was very blessed, but I've been a part of teams in pro ball that didn't have run games, and it is miserable as a quarterback to have to go out there and play perfect to win games.
I know a guy who didn't like running the ball, Mike Leach.
That's right.
Yeah,
he did good. He went like 6-6 in the SEC. That was really good.
Oh, no, you're gonna diss the legend of the air raid?
I love
Get out of here.
I was messing with you.
That was disrespectful.
All right, Johnny. Anything else?
Hey, hold on a minute. I have
more.
I want to give props to somebody that's I feel just doesn't get any mentions at all. But out of those 37 plays, 15 yards or longer, Peyton Mangrum has 3 of them. Now he didn't get many snaps tonight, but they put him on punt coverage team, and he obliterated the guy in the second quarter down at the 26-yard line. That dude, you tell him what to do, and he does whatever you tell him to do. And I'm pretty sure that, I thought he would take over the slot, but, Petaway had, he had a decent game tonight. So I'm just hopeful that, maybe we're going to have a little more depth at the slot with Petaway and Mangrum. But I think wherever you put Mangrum, he's going to come through for us.
So that's it. This is it for him, Johnny, a grad student, I guess. So he's got last year. Okay, yeah.
And then I wanted to say, I was all pumped because I was fixing to call in and say that Caden Hauser, after 4 weeks, he was the only quarterback in the nation to throw for 285 yards in every single game. And then, they just didn't throw it in the second half enough. So now he's one of 4 players with Kevin Jenkins and Darian Mensah and the dude from Rutgers. I know some Greek guy. I don't even know how to say his name. Ethan Kaliakamanis or something. But those are the only 4 players that have thrown for at least 250 yards in every game. And so, I mean, he's been steady. I mean, I'm sure he'd like to take some of his passes back, but, I just wanted to give him props on that. Hey, and one more thing. Red zone. I talked to Kyle about it a couple of days ago, and I just don't get it. We're the only – no team in the nation has come up empty in the red zone more than 5 times. Nobody. And we've come up empty 9 times.
Oh.
And just for a contrast, North Texas, Temple, and Memphis are a combined 54 for 55 in the red zone.
When you say empty, you mean no field? You mean no nothing?
We get nothing.
Man,
we'll have nothing like it. We get 0 points. So I mean, for us to come up empty 9 times, and then like our conference cohorts, North Texas, Temple, and Memphis, to be 54 or 55, it's a little bit concerning. The good thing is that we're getting in the red zone a lot. It's just
I don't know how to feel about that. Either terrified that we can't score when we get there, or guys, we're leaving so many points on the board. We're about to hit on these.
Yeah, I think it's kind of both.
Yeah.
I think you got to get back to just giving guys more opportunities, just one-on-one. You're going to get man coverage down there, and we got guys that can go in.
Okay, and my final question for Holton or any of you guys. I mean, was it just me, or did it seem like Army, if they didn't get to the edge, they got nothing? I mean, they had 1 7-yard rush through the A gap that the guy broke like 3 tackles. But it seemed to me like if they didn't get to the edge, they just didn't. They had no productive plays.
Yeah, me and Holm were talking about it. It was like the one time you see a triple option team like not really run any option or pitch the ball that often. Like they did not pitch the ball much tonight. And then one other call out. I mean, we play Navy. We know they have their size requirements they usually have, but during football season they're usually allowed to get bigger. That just seemed like one of the smallest Division I football teams I've seen in a long time. And I know they have their size requirements, but still they look small out there compared to a lot of other service academies we played against in the past.
I remember a 4th down. I was in the car and Kevin Monroe said it's 4th and 4 or 5. They're not going fullback here, so be ready for the pitch. And they went fullback and didn't get it. And he was like, I don't know why they did that. But the mass of humanity in there tried to run through the brick wall, and it won't happen. And again, credit to our D-line. They've been stout.
They've been great, yeah.
All right, thank you, fellas. I appreciate it.
Johnny in Greenville.
I got to ask you something. He kind of slipped in there. Are Johnny Stats and Kyle LaGrange buddies?
So, yeah, they are on a something you can listen to, actually.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, come on, man. We don't do that.
I didn't know they were together. I really didn't know they were
It's
together.
kind of like, the Avengers of phone callers.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. That was the Flippo Farms last call of the fifth quarter. Flippo Farms THC seltzers are crafted with care right here in the heart of Eastern Carolina. No shortcuts, just real, refreshing cannabis seltzer. Finally done right. Find them today at your favorite retailer, 21 and older. Please drink responsibly. We'll come back and wrap it up with our final thoughts after this.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
It's that time of year again. Football season is upon us, and those of us that live in eastern North Carolina know what a special time of year it is. This is Landon Minges with Minges Bottling Group. I'm the fourth generation of my family to have the honor of distributing Pepsi-Cola products to my neighbors in eastern North Carolina. For over 75 years, my family has taken pride in this great responsibility, and we are proud to have remained locally owned and operated for over 7 decades. When you purchase a Pepsi in eastern North Carolina, you are supporting your community and keeping those dollars right here in your own backyard. Support local, drink Pepsi, go Pirates.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On October 3rd at Carolina Crossroads, Southern rock legends Leonard Skinner will be performing. Tickets are on sale now at carolinacrossroadsamp.com.
This is Holt Nailers, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, let's wrap this baby up. Good win, and we had complaints about it, but Holden, you like that, right? You want the standard to be raised. I feel like the standard was raised this week because some folks aren't super pleased with the 28-6 win.
Yeah, I mean, look, yes and no. I think be happy we won. Like that, we've said it all. Academies are hard to beat. Academies are really hard to beat on a short week, especially for the defense, how good we played. I think we're still winning games. It's exciting that our offense is still not clicking. It just needs to click our next game because that's a very, very, very important game. And we're going to go into a bye week, learn a lot, game plan a lot. And, I think the whole season's in front of us. Everything that we want as fans is still in front of us. So, just got to have a good bye week, get healthy, and let's have a full game offensively versus Tulane.
Caden, let's work on red zone during the off week. The Johnny Stats stuff was alarming.
Yeah, when you're playing teams like Tulane coming up, the biggest game of the year, you have to execute in the red zone. If you don't execute in the red zone and you walk out of there 0 or 3, they're gonna score. 7's better than 3, 7's better than 0. So you got to execute down there. But hey, 22-point win, you got to love that. And we have a potential to be something really special this year. Offense figures it out. We could go on a run.
Chris has something else to work on during the bye week. So I didn't see these plays. I was listening to Jim Szoke and Kevin, but I guess the drops early and maybe even more plays. But Chris said our linebackers need to work on the running back wheel routes. I'd be willing to bet Tulane is going to try to do it. Army got a guy open twice and dropped it, but great win. So, Caden, you said during the break, that game could have been a lot different early if they connect on those plays.
Yeah, I mean, you got to watch the wheel routes. But Army's a little different. I mean, I bet everyone has their gadget plays.
Yeah.
And the Army has their pass plays are all gadget plays coming out of there. So it's just staying disciplined, keep your eyes in the backfield, playing your assignments. And I bet coaches those linebackers up a lot this week on that.
I'll tell you a true Pirate. He dressed like a Pirate today. And when I came in during the third quarter, he was screaming at the TV with ECU up 21-0 because he wants the game to be over. No doubt. Jackson, you were pissed off while ECU was up 3 touchdowns. How do you feel about the win?
Look, I'm going to quote Skip Holtz. It may be an ugly baby, but it's still our baby. It's a good win. I mean, we won by 22 against a academy school, which is always great, and it's at home, which is great. We got to stop leaving points on the field. We have to. It's the most infuriating thing to me when we can get, just like Johnny said, when we get all the way down into the red zone and then come up with nothing. It drives me mad because you do all of that work, you have all of these great plays to get down there, and then all of a sudden just blank, like we forget how to play football again. And then we have turnovers, we have bad mental mistakes, we have bad calls. Like it's just it gets a little alarming at times. So got to clean it up. We've got enough time. We've got plenty of time, and I feel like if we can play good offense against Tulane, the defense will cover whatever else needs to be covered, and we can for certain win that Tulane game.
All right, Shirley, we have 5 Saturdays off in a row. That's cool.
I could not be happier.
Same, Shirley. Same. Good night, Shirley.
Yeah, good night.
Appreciate all y'all calling in, tuning in, listening, however you do it through the Pirate Radio app. We appreciate your support. And another fun night on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. Holt, Caden, thanks for staying up late. 2 more 7:30 games to go next.
Thursdays, though, Clip.
That's it. That's true. We'll trade our Saturdays for late nights on Thursdays. All right, for the crew, I am Cliff Brock. We'll see you in 2 weeks on the Bud Light pregame tailgate and the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show.
You have been listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Join us next time for complete postgame coverage of East Carolina football.